I don't have a lot of expectations going into this. This was honestly the patient population that I had the least intention of seeking out, just to be completely honest. Because where I'm at in my 20s right now, I don't interact with a whole lot of elder people. I just don't have the opportunity to, especially in a meaningful way.
Hey, Amber, nice to meet you. Hey, I'm Alan. Hey, I'm Andrew. And good to see you.
I guess anytime you meet someone new, it's going to be a little bit of nervousness, but I'm excited for it. I hope to bring some joy in their life, and I hope to get some wisdom from them.
Come on in. So welcome to Bickford Senior Living, Bickford of Chesapeake. We appreciate you all being here. You guys are a part of a very important program. Bickford Senior Living has partnered with Accushield and Center for Applied Research in Dementia, which is our Montessori program. This is all about loneliness, the lack of socialization for each one of our residents, just giving them that comfort and stability for those who may be a little more shy. We want you guys to be completely comfortable and vulnerable because they will be vulnerable with you. So how we pair you all with our residents, we know our residents, right? So we know what they like and how they move on a day-to-day basis. So we're going to pair you with like people.
Again, thank you all for being here and participating in this sort of groundbreaking exercise that we're doing that we hope to be able to take out to the rest of senior living in our country. The kiosk that you saw when you came in takes a record of every visitor who comes in. And one of the things we found, we actually had one of our communities bring it up to us, was that we had a data point that was really interesting. And we call it the love meter. And the love meter gives us the data around visitation so we can identify the least visited residents. When you think about not getting visitation, that very many times leads to loneliness, which can lead to depression, which can lead to other health issues. So we started to combine our visitation data with engagement data from LifeLoop and CarePredict to create a more definitive measure of loneliness. And Project Love Meter is a movement that we want to create in senior living. And that movement says we want to bring in volunteers on a consistent basis to meet with residents individually and in groups and begin to really address loneliness. And so we fortunately partnered with Averett University and you guys and found that for nursing students, for students getting their RNs, you've got to have clinical hours. And some of those clinical hours, 45 in your case, can be spent visiting with senior living residents. And so every Monday, in your case, you're going to be coming in for 4.5 hours every Monday for 10 weeks. And that 10 weeks will allow you, it's not just an hour visitation, you'll be meeting probably with multiple residents, but developing relationships with seniors and meeting them where they are.
So can somebody read what we're reading? What does that say?
I've got the blues.
Woo. I got the blues. The blues. The psych nurse practitioner will come in. We'll add meds on top of meds on top of meds, but we're not treating the problem. What do you think it means to have the blues? What do you think, Miss Karen? So loneliness for me is, the residents who they don't come to the activities. They smile and just politely, some of them say, no, thank you. I'm not interested, I'm not hungry, but you know that they didn't eat breakfast and it's lunchtime, or they cling to a certain BFM, we call them Bickford family members. Christmas and holidays where everybody's getting a lot of cards, maybe that resident doesn't get a lot of cards and they just kind of sit back and watch everybody else celebrate. How many residents are just sitting back and not saying anything, just silently suffering by themselves? That's loneliness for me, what I see on a day-to-day basis.
She's not the same extrovert that she used to be, and she cannot do the things that she used to do.
We've discovered how incredibly important loneliness is for our overall health, for our overall well-being, and for older adults, many of whom have lost people who are close to them. Their close relationships are changing.
She was married to my dad for 60 years, and then he passed away suddenly after a stroke. And they got married when they were 18. but she lost her companion. You know, she lost that person who lived life with her. I feel that the biggest way that loneliness is impacting my mom in her daily life is that she can be in a room full of people and not connect with them, and that didn't used to happen. One thing so important about addressing loneliness is finding meaningful social connection with that person, because then it's quality connection to combat the loneliness, not just be around people.
I'll be here next Monday.
Okay.
And I look forward to working with you. Do you like playing on checkers, anything? Cards? You like playing cards, checkers?
I can play anything.
You play chess? You like chess?
I did used to like chess.
Oh, okay,
I ain't
okay.
played chess and I couldn't find nobody. I ain't played chess and I don't know.
I know it's hard. It's hard to find somebody to play. It's yeah.
I used to play all the time, but then I got to where I couldn't find anybody to play.
I already know. I know how they go. Yes, sir.
Not many people play.
Connecting with the broader community, connecting with students, it can be very fulfilling.
I just plan on just soaking in what I can soak in from him while I'm working with him, and I just hope to be. I'm just gonna try to be there for a time and, you know, just give him some joy in his life.
When we're looking at loneliness, we're not making enough of a dent. And so what we also need to do is be open to new ways of bringing in volunteers and others to address the big issue we've got. So Project Love Meter is centered around a volunteer management app that does two primary things. It schedules and allows two-way communication between the volunteer and the community, and it matches the residents' interests with the volunteers' interests.
Oh, okay, so now the truth coming
How did you guys like it? How did you feel? How did it go?
I don't know about you guys, I really enjoyed it. I could see her personality like wanting to shine through.
I love the way that they decorate the rooms because it kind of, you know, all I had to do was look around, you know, oh, Mustangs, you know, like, tell me about that. He worked at a dealership for 40 years. Wow. When I started asking more specific questions about Fords and different stuff, like you said, you can see that start to the personality, the person start to bleed through.
I think my resident was, if I wouldn't have known prior to that she was staying in her room and self-isolating, I would have never known that from meeting her. She was like really friendly, was singing for me.
Oh. They told me like he was kind of like a ladies' man or whatever. And I'm like, man, he's 82 years old and he still knows how to talk like he's really a ladies' man. Like,
I want you to make sure that the way you're feeling today, you keep that. What you guys gave to our residents today, I just want to say thank you. Because you gave them more than we can give them today. It may just be the first day, but it was a big day. Yeah. It was a big day.
I would say if you work in a facility like this, you are going to be task oriented. Like, do they need medication? Do they need their linens changed? Do they need a bath? Do they need to go to PT? Whereas when you come in as a volunteer and say you're one-on-one, you have whatever time you're here to just sit with that patient, and that is really the only way a lot of times you're going to have time to build a relationship where you really get to know them.
Me and Tommy, we eat lunch together, we all eat breakfast together. Me and Tommy became very good friends over this time. Mr. Evans is a very caring man. What I've learned from him is like love. Like the day like his sister came, he went out to the cemetery to pull some weeds off of his wife's grave for his sister to come, and for him, he was so excited to go do that. I learned a lot about love from dealing with him. You can still be strong, you can still be loving, even though you're going through different things, even though you're having these aches and pains, but you can still have love and you can still be present in the moment. We started off playing chess. We've had some good games. We've tied a couple of times. He's won a couple of times, I've won a couple of times. It's just been genuine fun.
I think one of the big successes here is just the level of engagement that the students were able to get from the residents.
With this program, we kind of came in and we kind of really helped people that may be forgotten about. And I definitely seen the benefit in it, to see those guys smiling, giving it all they got. Like, they really couldn't move so much, but they was doing the best they could do. It was awesome.
When I come, I can just be that connection of trying to hit the spot that really fills that quality interaction with someone. So not all care in a facility can be that. In fact, most is not. The care is, come on, it's time to get your shower, or come on, it's time for dinner.
Everybody's seeking for connection in some kind of way. And when, people start to self-isolate and stuff, they can start kind of, retracting from that and not seeking those connections, and it makes it even harder to make them. And so I definitely saw like the loneliness, I think, become affected by these activities because people started recognizing us. So from when we first came here to 3 months later now, there's been a huge difference in the way that we're able to interact with the residents because we have been building that relationship.
So I just get that sense of purpose and just getting to know a person on a deeper level than I would from a clinical at a hospital.
It's organic. They can feel when somebody genuinely cares about them. And I think that's how this has been so successful, because the residents really feel cared for, they feel loved, and they feel heard.
Lean on me.